Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Petal Craft Candle launching on February 12th on the Kringle website. So this is a 2-wick candle that is going to retail for $26. It is 16.5 ounces with up to 85 hours of burn time. Here is the packaging. Got some critters and some flowers, and it is a nice yellow speckled jar. And like I said, it is a 2-wick candle. Let's take a look at the scent notes. This one's got a lot of scent notes on it. It's lush greens, aromatic accents, apple blossom, wind-swept grasses, rain-soaked moss, and soft woods. This one on cold is very strong, just like the other ones, and it definitely has a green grass, mossy, there's like a peppery, like spiced note in here, which I'm assuming it's probably the rain-soaked moss in a combination with the woods. This is definitely like an outdoorsy, grassy fragrance. I don't love this one on cold. My husband loves this one. This is definitely like an outdoorsy vibe. It makes sense for like a spring candle, but it might be a little too outdoorsy, a little too grassy for me personally, but it does very much have like a greenery, grassy, moss, wood scent. So honestly, I get all of the scent notes, probably besides apple blossom. I'm not really getting any apple blossom in this one. Definitely like a green, mossy kind of scent. Not my favorite on cold, but I'm hoping it smells a little bit better while it's burning. Not my personal favorite, but I know my husband loves this one. He did smell all of them on cold with me, and he does really like this one. It is very strong when you just open the lid, so that's good at least. But not my personal scent preference. But like I said, I'm going to burn these off camera 3 or 4 times, and I will come back with my final thoughts and my post-burn thoughts. Okay, so I burned this candle off camera 3 different times and I do have some thoughts. But if you are curious, this collection did already release and I will have the link to the collection down in the description below. If you want to save 15% off and you guys want to support the channel, you can use code CAMI at 15 to save money on your purchase. But let me just remind you and myself of the scent notes. This one is lush greens, aromatic accents, apple blossom, wind-swept grasses, rain-soaked moss, and soft wood. So this is what it looks like after 3 burns. I will say this one was the dirtiest burning candle, and the wicks burned really hot, but that did not translate into like how long it took to fully pull out. The first time I burned this candles, it took over 2 hours to fully pull out, which was definitely the longest out of this collection. And by the way, this is the last video of my like collection of reviewing these candles from Kringle. So if you're interested in any of the other candle reviews, those are on my channel as well. So I wrote down that this is a very green, fresh scent with definitely an herbaceous kind of vibe to it. This one was pretty strong, a solid 8.5 out of 10. I live in a large open concept space, and this candle did travel up to my 2nd floor, but didn't like go around my entire 2nd floor. So that's why I'm going to say it's only like a medium plus, but it still was a pretty good thrower. And it had a super green, fresh, and bright scent to it. I got a little bit of a fruit, which maybe it's just the apple blossom that was adding to it. But to me, a lot of this is that rain-soaked moss and the grasses with a very greenery note. So if you're not looking for like a greenery outdoorsy scent, I don't think you will enjoy this one. But if you do want like a very green, kind of similar family to that herbaceous note of Off the Vine from Bath and Body Works, minus the tomato, but you definitely get like a garden kind of scent. So the scent note of, or the name of Petal Craft kind of makes sense because it is a very planty, herbaceous, greenery, like gardening kind of a fragrance. Not my favorite in the collection. I don't hate it though. Like I'm still going to be able to burn this through. But definitely not my pick. Like I've said in my other reviews, if you're only able to get 1 candle from this collection, please pick up Emerald Shake. This candle is super strong, but Thanks again, Kringle, for sending all these candles over in PR. I am so happy that I'm finally done reviewing these candles. In case you guys want to go pick any of these up for yourself, you guys can check out all of my reviews and kind of see what my thoughts were and see if maybe they are some scents that you are interested in. But I will say all of these were pretty good performers. And a reminder, these are $26 US. But if you use code CAMI15, you will save 15% off your purchase. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know if you purchased any of these from the spring candle collection, the Easter collection, or the one St. Patrick's Day, the candle that I got sent. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you. Helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!